Oh man, what do I need to plan this week? I need to plan laundry, meal planning, grocery shopping. My kids have dance class.
1 hour later.
Do you ever feel like you are constantly spending all of your time planning when you're gonna do the things that you do every single week? The laundry, the cleaning, the meal planning, the meal prepping, the grocery shopping, the errand running, all of the things that we do as busy moms, whether we work or not, whether we homeschool, our kids are in public school, private school, charter school, like it doesn't matter. We all have these things that we have to do every single week. And sometimes it feels like you're reinventing the wheel every time you sit down to plan. When am I gonna fit that in? When am I gonna fit that in? That you barely even have time to plan the random things that come up, the random tasks that you have to do, because you're so focused on the things that you have to do to keep your life running, or your business running, or your job running, that are the exact same things every single week. Hi, I am Sarah, mom to 3 little girls ages 6, 4, and 1, and I am a productivity junkie. I love making my life more efficient so I have more time for the things that truly matter, more time for self-care, more time to spend with my family, more time for me. And I like to help you guys do the same thing. I like to help you create balance that sticks here on my channel. I was recently feeling this way, like, why am I constantly planning the exact same things over and over? Why? Why am I allowing this madness to keep happening? But I'm still somebody who needs to have my plan for the most part written down for the day, because half the time I can't even remember what day it is. Half the time I can't remember what time it is. So just having a plan I can follow, even if it's the same things I do every week, it's just helpful to have it all written down. So I came up with this solution. I have these, what I call weekly rhythms. I've talked a lot about this recently, about assigning certain tasks to certain days. Now, if you work a completely random schedule, or if for whatever reason your life is all over the place, this may be a little harder to do, but this works wonders for me because my husband's schedule is so random. Me having a very specific, like, this is gonna happen on this day and then this is gonna happen on this day, just helps the rest of our life run like a well-oiled machine, so that we can kind of go with the flow with everything else when his schedule is getting kind of crazy. So enter my lovely, beautiful duck egg Filofax. It's the Malden and it's the A5 size. Now, to do this system, you do not have to have a Filofax. It doesn't have to be this size. It doesn't have to even be a customizable planner. Will it be easier to do what I'm going to talk about in a customizable planner? Yes. It's harder to set up on the front end, but it's a lot easier moving forward. But at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about how you can make these ideas work in a, store-bought planner that, you can't print out pages and put in and that kind of thing. Because I just think the system is revolutionary for so many moms, so that you can focus on the things that change every week and not focus on the things that are the exact same things you have to do every single week, because it's like the definition of insanity. Doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. You're planning the exact same things every week, and you expect something to change, and it doesn't. Those things are still gonna happen. So how can we fit them in and have them in our planner so we don't have to sit down and replan them every week, because that seems very ridiculous. Let's focus on planning the things that change and not the things that are constant. So the very first thing I want you to do is write down all of the things that you have to do on a weekly basis. And I want you to be really specific. So things like laundry, you can write laundry, but then break it down. What loads are you doing every week? Maybe a load for each child. So write each of those down. A load or 2 for your spouse and yourself. A towel load, a bedding load. Like, write out all the loads you need to do, because then we can break it up by day. Really awesome tip. Write down any activities that happen throughout the week that are pretty much constant every week or every other week. Write those down. Write down, if you meal plan every week, write that down. Write down grocery shopping or grocery pickup, or scheduling all of that. Like scheduling your grocery pickup, making the list in the app. If you meal prep, write that down. Write down grocery shopping or actually doing the pickup, make that align. Any work tasks, business related tasks that you need to do every single week. For example, for me, like filming videos, recording podcast episodes, making social media posts. Those are things that I have to do every single week. So write that down. I'm going to be doing different versions of that, but it's still a task that I do every single week. So if there's any work tasks that you do every week, write those down. Any schooling tasks, especially if you're homeschooling, if there's certain things you need to do on certain days, write that down and just keep writing any of those things that you find yourself writing down every single week. Write it down. Okay, once you have it all written down, you're going to take that list, you're going to take a piece of paper and write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or however you want to do it. And then you're going to take each of those tasks on your main list and you're going to plunk them into a day. So grocery meal planning for me, I do on Wednesdays. So click, put it in that spot. This might even be easier on a computer because you can just drag and drop. Grocery pickup, we typically do on Friday, so I can drag and drop that to Friday. You know, any activities you do on certain days, write those in the certain days. Laundry, what I typically do is I throw a load of laundry in at night. So whatever load of laundry you're gonna start at night, you put that load that day, and if it works out really well, there's like 7 loads or a little bit more, but you can maybe assign 2 to a day or catch up on the weekend or on a different day. But you can break it up so it's more manageable throughout the week. Okay, so you've written it all out, you've delegated each thing to every single day of the week. Now you're gonna decide how you're gonna do this. So if you're already planning in a customizable planner, chances are you either create your own pages already. You can also look for pages on Etsy or online somewhere. You can find printables, either free or paid versions. You can download those. Or I've been using this system called Planify Pro. I do have an affiliate link in the description. I am paying for mine myself. And it's been a really cool tool because it's kind of the best of all worlds. You can create your own templates, you can use other people's templates, and you can change what it looks like. And I just print it out on A5 already pre-punched paper. I do it double-sided. I will have a whole video explaining, you know, how I set up my planner down below and what I use to just make it really, really simple if that's something you're interested in. But I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through how to do this in Planify Pro because I think it's the easiest way, but you do have to pay for that version. So if you want to do it a different way, you can. The other ways you can do this is to, you know, have your pre-made page, or if you're already making your own, then you probably already know how to add text to different areas. So that should be really easy for you to figure out. If you're buying yours on Etsy, you should be able to turn it into a JPEG or PNG file. So take it from, it's probably in a PDF version, and convert it into an image, and then you can take it into PicMonkey or Canva and edit it that way. That works really, really well. So for Planify Pro though, and disclaimer, that's actually how I did it. I created my pages in Planify Pro, but then I brought them into PicMonkey. It just worked better for my brain to do it that way. But Planify Pro is great because even after you've set up a template, you can add text to different areas. So I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through how to do this if this is something you're interested in. So what you're gonna do first is you're going to pick your layout. So make sure you're looking for the right size pages, and then you can either create your own template in Planify Pro or you can use an existing template. I made my own templates and I have a page a day spread. So you could do a 2-page weekly spread, and so this would work really well because you're just looking at the 2 pages and you're going to plug everything in. For me, it's a little more complicated if you have anything more than a 2-page spread for the whole week, but it can be done. That's what I did. So when you're looking at Planify Pro, you'll see, you know, one spread, 2-page spread in front of you. That's what you can design at one time. So when you're in there, you could name 1 page Monday, 1 page Tuesday if you're doing a page per day spread, or you can add in text for each heading: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you have a whole week spread. So what we're gonna do now is take all the things on our paper that we wrote out and delegated to different days, and we're gonna actually write them in for the days. So for example, I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through how I did this for, let's just pick a day, Thursday. So let's look at my planner and see how I did this in Planify Pro, or how you can do this in PicMonkey or on your own. And the reason we're doing this is so that it's all pre-printed with everything you need to do for the week, and you're just filling in anything extra. So you're not spending time rewriting all the things that you write every single week, because that's a waste of time. We're spending a little bit more time on the front end, and then now we can just print it out. If we ever have to change it, it's really easy, but it really saves a lot of time long term. Okay, so we're gonna write in for Thursday. My daughter has preschool. I'm gonna write that in. We run errands on Thursdays. And then I'm gonna add in my homeschooling tasks that probably don't make sense to you, but make sense to me, so I can look at that every Thursday and know what I need to do. I need to finalize my grocery list. Add baths to the evening to remember to do that. And then also add in the little laundry icon. Since I'm doing this on PicMonkey, I can do that. I think you can add stickers though on Planify Pro, so it's worth checking out. And so I'm gonna wash my 2 younger daughters' laundry. I'm gonna write that in. And then as for my business, I like to leave space for tasks for the AM that I do between 4 and 6 a.m. and then tasks for the PM that I do during my kids' nap time and quiet time. So I'm gonna mostly leave those blank to add things during the week, but I do wanna add in a spot for my Instagram post and story topics, and then also a place to write my podcast episode title so I can remember that I'm posting a podcast episode that day. And then I'm also gonna add that I need to share my podcast on Facebook and Instagram, okay? So now I have the main layout picked. I have everything written in that I do pretty much every Thursday. And you just do that for that 2-page spread or your weekly spread. If you're doing the weekly spread, it's really easy because then you're just gonna save that, export it, print it double-sided, you're good to go. For the 1 page per day spread, it's a little more complicated. You're going to do like Monday, Tuesday, save that, export it, and then hopefully open a new version of that, and then do Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. And then on the 1 remaining day you're gonna have left, I like to do a little note section for the upcoming week. So when I know I have a task coming up that I need to do the next week, I just write that down there, and that's what I pull from when I go to plan for the next week. So that can be how you fill in and have 8 pages for 4 2-page spreads. And then you can take those files, bring them into Adobe Reader, and then take all of them and do Monday, Tuesday, and like order them in the right way, and then print the whole week double-sided, if that makes sense. So you're gonna make them all into one full week file from what you made on Planify Pro. And then you're gonna go ahead and print. So I will show you what mine actually looks like, the actual physical copy, in just a second. But if you are not using a customizable planner and you have like a happy planner or a simplified planner or whatever bazillion types of planners there are out there, what you can do that I think would be the most simple way to do this is to just on PicMonkey or Canva, or you can even just write it out. Basically, you're gonna take your Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday sheet that you made, and you're gonna make it look a little cuter probably on PicMonkey or Canva. You can do a fun background, type it all out, like tasks for Monday, tasks for Tuesday, Wednesday, so on. Type it out, print it out in the size that will fit in your planner, and then laminate it, and then you can just paper clip it in every week or washi tape it into wherever you're at in your planner. And then if you want, you can even use a dry erase marker and check off those things. So you'll have like your main spread that you use, and then you'll know, like, I don't need to write in everything for Monday on Monday. I know to look at that guide for my main core things I have to do. And what I write down is more like the random things, like get back to this person or schedule that appointment or any work tasks that, you know, are different from day to day. That's what you'll actually be writing down. And then you'll have the reference sheet for things that happen every single Monday or every single Tuesday right there ready for you, right next to whatever day you're on. So this is what the basic version of my planner looks like before I write much down. I have Monday and Tuesday written out and so on. The middle spot is where I write like the actual date, like October 7th or whatever it is. And then I use this box to just write in my husband's work schedule since it changes so much. So that way I can fill that in every single week. And then I have all of these things already written out, so I don't need to reinvent the wheel of what homeschool things we're gonna be doing, or that Mondays are for field trips and running errands. I know I'm gonna be doing social media each day. I know on Tuesdays I post a video, so that's there. And then our laundry is all figured out. Any activities that happen throughout that day are in there, and so on and so forth. It's just saved so much stress not having to figure out what I'm doing on which day. It's already figured out, so I just have to add in anything out of the ordinary. and really focus my time on planning that. And then, like I said, here's the notes section at the end of the week, so that, you know, on the back starts the new month again. There's Monday on the back. So I just plan any tasks for home, work-life glue, homeschool, or activities, and then anything else. Throughout the week, I will just add stuff to this that I need to do for the following week, so I can use that as a reference when I go to plan. I hope this video was helpful. I know it's a lot more technical, but I hope even if you don't do the technical part of it, you see the value in having typed out weekly rhythms either on a guide sheet or in your planner when you print it out, because it just saves you so much brain power and time not having to rewrite those things out every week. And a lot of us aren't doing them on the same days, so this is a really great exercise to just assign different tasks to different days. Make it a well-oiled machine. It's like the assembly line. Like this is gonna happen on this day, this is gonna happen on this day. It's not like a brand new puzzle you have to figure out how to fit all the pieces together every week. You know where like all the edges are and some of the stuff inside, and then you're just gonna add the extra pieces every week. You don't have to do the whole puzzle from scratch every week. That's what I want us to avoid, because it's a totally waste of time and it is such a suck of brain power. And let's be honest, we're busy moms. We don't have a whole lot of brain power left. Let's just be real. And so whatever brain power we can preserve, let's try to do that. You're gonna work a little harder on the upfront to do this, but it's gonna save so much time and energy moving forward. If you like this video and like other tips for moms, productivity hacks, behind the scenes of a busy working mom, I would love if you would subscribe and become part of our Glue Stick family. And I'm going to be linking below to this bad boy. This is my subscription box that will be launching very soon. It's a box filled with 4 or more practical items, 1 pampering item, and 1 parenting item meant to bring your family together that will help you improve your life one area at a time every month, with a community and training built in. So if you're interested in more information, I'll have the link to the video on that below, as well as signing up for my newsletter, my email newsletter that comes out once a week. I'm giving lots of sneak peeks about the box, plus some advice just for busy moms and different things that would earn the mama seal of approval from me that I think you guys would enjoy. And if you are signed up for that newsletter on December 1st, 2021, I will be doing a giveaway for 3 free months of the Work-Life Glue box. So make sure you check that out as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy planning. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.